the staff and teachers that receive that do receive stipends from us, like a mini grant that they can use towards their classrooms or programs or projects that they're doing. So they all did receive that today. And I did give a little bit of an update to the faculty, and I'll give that to you because I know some of you were there, but some of you were not. So this year we have given over, the past 24-25 school year, we gave over $50,000 to the school district in many different ways. So we had $14,000 that went into grants that went to teachers and to the students, $8,500 in scholarships and textbook support. $18,000 was given to support different programs and initiatives throughout the different buildings within the school district. $6,000 to support our students that are in need. $5,000 to support our early childhood literacy, and $1,200 to support career programs. And that number is an exact number, but it's over $50,000. And that money is all on top of the money that we have done, added in to grow our endowment, which allows us to do the programs that we do for every year. For the 25-26 school year, not only did we do the Outstanding Staff Awards, but we have also awarded $10,000 towards this next coming school year and programs for teachers and students to use within their programs. And I talked to all the teachers that receive grants, and they're up and running, and they are very excited to have some new innovative materials and things at the hands to enrich their classes. So that's very, so it was a very good, very positive day. And the teachers are energized this morning, and I told them it's my 5-year retirement anniversary, and not really retired, but like I told them, the reason I'm there is because of the students and for the children, and it's working together and in a positive way. That's what we all need to do. We all need to be positive. We need to put aside our differences, and we need to move forward because there's so much potential and possibilities in this district. And just like this little program with a little engine that could, 1 year momentum, we were able to get this pushed into, it's 1 year right now. When we pushed it out into our county, 1 year later, we're pushing it out to the entire county. So it's time to work together. It's time to put our differences aside. It doesn't matter if you like each other. You just need to work for what's good for the kids. And that's what we're doing when we go to our meetings, and that's what we care about. It's why I'm here. I'm not here for you. I'm not here for the administrators. Sorry, I work with them a lot. But I'm really not. I'm here for the teachers and for the kids. And I'm here to enhance our community. And that's what we all need to do. We all need to be that positive influence and make that positive impact on our community. So I hope that you join me this year in making it that positive. Let's keep working together. I know that I've reached out to Nick to start. I'm going to sit down with the board. Some of you have come to me with some great ideas. We need to keep working together and make Littlestown the great school that it always has been. This is year 39 for me. I have 39 years between teaching and working in the foundation. And I'm still here, and I'm still smiling. And I look forward to working with the administrators and making this a great place. And by the way, the front of the high school looks absolutely awesome. I'm so proud when I saw it. Any questions that you would like to add?
Question one, where can they donate? Where is there a email address or something where they can donate for the Imagination Foundation?
To do to Dolly?
To Dolly.
So it's actually in the Adams County Community Foundation. That's where our fund is held. So all donations go there. It costs $31 per child. We actually, based on this article, we had somebody from Baltimore that donated $100 to this program, just because they saw that it was a community-wide effort and to encourage it. We had somebody else that donated $93 because they wanted to support 3 children per year. So anybody can send the checks into make it out to the Adams County Community Foundation, put Dolly Imagination Library on it, and it comes to the kids. So, like I said, excited to work with the Adams County Library, partner with them. I'm still going to have my finger in it. I'm not ready to give that baby up yet. A little bit too close yet, but I'm working very closely with them to make sure it's a smooth transition. And I already have kids in the queue ready for when we transition that I can admit from Gettysburg School District. So I'm happy to help the other school districts. And so it's been a great week.
May I curse you and say that I hope we get to state?
I'm sorry?
May I curse you and say that I hope we get to state?
So I'll move Dolly back.
Nick had a question for you.
Yes, question before you go. Where can people donate to the Thunderbolt Foundation?
For the Thunderbolt Foundation, so we have a website. It's a great website, Thunderbolt Education Foundation, and there is a PayPal button on there, or you can send it to Thunderbolt Foundation and mail it to 162 Newark Street, Littlestown, PA 17340, and we will get the donations.
It's on the bottom of your magnet, is it not?
It is.
Okay.
Or you can donate to community aid, you say, to the Thunderbolt Foundation.
So, I'm
Or
sorry.
you can donate to community aid.
Exactly, and yeah, community aid year-round, because all the things that go there get us money for service, another partner.
And thank you so much for all the work that you do.
Well, thank you. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to a good year, and I really hope that we get off to a great start, and a great positive start, so necessary. And because the community needs to see that and hear that and know that we're all working together jointly to make everything work positive for the kids. That's all they really want. They're excited about the new building project, and I know I've been working with Tim, and we've been talking a little bit about spring and what can we do to say goodbye and say hello. And we did that once before at Rolling Acres, and well received. So this is actually a very exciting year. So 25, 26, let's make it the best.
Well, I want to add that not only were you in the newspaper twice, but you were also in the Lines magazine from Adams Crawford and Electric.
Well, thank you for
And
sending.
Tom was in there as well. So.
Yeah, thank you for sending that, because I knew they were doing the article, and it was actually my grandson that was in the picture, and I had to laugh because they live on a little back road, and I didn't even think when I was taking pictures, you know, he's out on the road, and they're like, after safely watching, the oh yeah, I guess it doesn't look really good that he was standing right there by the mailbox by himself, but yeah, I have met with different social groups without the community, and everybody has been wonderful, and they're really looking towards what Littlestown has been able to do, and seeing some of the things, and you know, I'm working closely with the cantors and different organizations, and it's that momentum is building. So I hope we can keep that momentum going. So thank you so much. Thank you for what you do. Love working with you guys. Let's keep it up and make it a great year. I'll move on. I'll put her behind Judy. So. Judy, she is watching you.
We now recognize members of the public who have signed up to provide comment as stipulated in policy 903. When your name is called, please approach the podium, state your name, confirm your residence or taxpayer in the district, and topic of discussion for the record. Please direct your comments to the board as a whole, not for an individual. We ask that you limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. If you wish to speak, may be revoked, interrupted, or recessed of the meeting may be called by the chair if the speaker does not have a reasonable quorum or conduct. Thank you. Ms. Johnson.
My name is Suzanne Johnson, and as a district parent and taxpayer, I've repeatedly shared my concerns about this district's budgeting practices and student proficiency scores. Unfortunately, our PSSA scores have been declining for over a decade, leading to our district having the lowest scores in the county. And the middle school scores are so low, the state is requiring a targeted support and improvement plan because our student attendance and ELA and math PSSA scores were below the minimum standards. Last week, I was pleased to hear Ms. Golden share initiatives to improve attendance and instruction through teacher planning and collaboration. Last week, Dr. Biaski also mentioned that Patan was helping prepare our staff for our new elementary autism classroom and other support classes, but I haven't heard how Patan or other external experts have been consulted to improve our literacy and math instruction in our district. For years, we've heard about mapping curriculum to standards, documenting curriculum review and update processes, and a slow implementation of science of reading methods. Since I moved to this district 4 years ago, I've been a strong advocate for implementing these evidence-based literacy instruction methods with fidelity. My understanding is that finally, all kindergarten through second grade teachers have received the science of reading training. Of course, kids that were in kindergarten when I came into the district are now in 4th grade and started to eat PSSAs last year without that benefit of the essential science of reading base. To quote Dr. Steve Dykstra, a renowned expert in literacy and child development, the school that's on the slow road to better instruction is sacrificing another year of children. How long must we wait? Switching gears, it's also important to address budgeting and spending concerns. The June General Fund year-to-date report shows that the district ended the 24-25 year with a deficit of about $825,000 pending final adjustments and the audit. In June, this board also approved the 25-26 budget with an estimated $2.5 million deficit. And now we're in limbo, still waiting for the state to pass their budget and hoping that the impasse won't continue so long that we have to borrow to take out short-term loans. And this administration board, as this administration board looks at capital projects and other spending this year, there needs to be more consideration on the impact of taxes, and some hard decisions need to be made about spending priorities. This district is already paying $4 million per year just for debt services to cover our building projects. And clearly investing in career and technology education is inherent and important and must be a top priority. And last we heard, it was estimated that the ACTI building project will cost our district about $500,000 per year. We don't really know. There were also large facility grant projects and athletic field projects discussed last year. And of course, all this is on top of the general operating expenses each year. It's not fiscally responsible to continue to pass budgets with large deficits and approve expensive new spending initiatives and simply hope for windfalls from state or federal government funding or better than expected interest rates or investment returns that have led to our previous budget surpluses. We can't keep hoping for the best. I've heard plenty of finger pointing, but it is this administration, not the prior superintendent or prior board, but this administration and this board's responsibility to follow your established processes to ensure transparency and fiduciary responsibility. And on tonight's agenda, the board is being asked to retroactively approve 2 large change orders for work that was already completed on the building project. This is completely unacceptable. Further, in terms of transparency, all too often we see 8-to-1 votes with little to no discussion as to why the school members are voting the way they are. For example, last week, there was only 1 dissenting vote to appoint Mr. Perez to fill a 3-month board vacancy, despite the fact that Ms. Bayless was the only candidate with over 10 years of experience on the school board, has been engaged with topics before the school board, and is the only one interviewed that the primary election voters chose to be on the Republican ballot in the general election. So how is it possible that all the Republicans up there, except for Mr. Sullivan, didn't pick your own candidate? Most experienced one who could hit the ground running, Ms. Bayless. Very disappointing and a waste of my time last week. Thank you.
Sullivan.
Here I am. I just wanted to come up here. I thought about it all weekend whether I should come up here or not. Had many discussions with many of you here in the past month or so about working together. And I agree we should. I agree that the rhetoric should stop. It should stop being a circus. We should focus on the students in the district. We really should. And when I started talking to a few board members, I will not call them all by names, they agreed with me. I said, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's move forward with the district. I have spent so much of my time sitting here, wasting time, getting attacked, and I'm tired of it. I want to do what's right for this district. I want to do what's right for the students. I want to see the students excel. I want to hear people tell me that they want to come here to Littlestown because our education is superb. That's what I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. And I've tried here lately to just sit down and just try to understand y'all's views, okay? Without causing an instance or an issue or anything. But I was a little disheartened last Monday when we took the time to interview 3 different people, and we decided, or it was decided, I should say, that we don't pick the candidate that had most experience. You know, I want you all to stop attacking Donna Bayless because of me. This has nothing to do with me. Her resume is impeccable. She can help this district. She's running on the ticket with, what, 3 of the members in here? 4? And there's nothing wrong with the woman. She successfully spent 10 years on the Frederick County School Board and did it right. And more committees than I can imagine, more students than I can imagine, a higher $500 million budget. We could use her. We could. Now get past me. Get past me, okay? I'm not telling her what to do. I hardly even knew her when I met her in here. She walked in here herself. Please get past me, because I want what's right for this district. I want this district to succeed. And that's all I want. And if I gotta walk away from this at the end of my term because I have wasted 4 years of my time, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Because I didn't come here to be popular. I didn't come here to be about me. I came here to try and help. That's why I came here. And everybody reads me wrong. I'm not here to fight. I want to fix what's broke. I want to see 10 years, over 10 years, I want to see it get better. I want to see the PSSAs go up. I want to see the students get better. I'm happy when I hear things are moving forward. That's what I want. And that's all I want from this board. So I didn't want to come up here, but I came up here because it's been bothering me since last Monday. And I want to thank you all for giving me the time. Let's please move forward with this. Stop going after people because of me, okay? Y'all can take it out on me, but leave other people alone. And go by what they are in their resumes, please. Because that's all I ask. Don't attack somebody who's innocent, who just wants to help. I mean, this woman donates her time to facilities. She doesn't have to do it. She does a lot for her community. And yet, everybody always looks past her because of me. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. I have no ties with her personally. I didn't know her until she walked in here. I haven't known her long, but I know her resume. Okay? I know it's really good. And you all know it's really good. So let's probably get past this and stop attacking people that we could help us on this board. I would appreciate it. Thank you all for letting me speak. Thank you.
No, I don't think we attacked anybody. It was
That-
not part of the
No,
equation.
Jenny, we don't,
It wasn't part of the equation in any
okay, we don't have conversations back and forth, one or not the other, we don't do it, period. She can make a statement, she can sign up to speak.
We're gonna make a statement at the end.
Right, but it's not a back conversation back and forth. When that's that, then that's a conversation.
I answered all the questions perfectly
We
and
don't do it
even
with, we
cited
didn't do it with
policy.
Ms. Johnson, we
that
don't
had
do it with
experience
anybody else.
with committee.
Ms. Hutchinson, you're up.
Thank you.
My name is Rachel Hutchison. I'm a community member, a voter, and I am on the general election ballot for school board as well. And interviewed last Monday. I actually came in today with 2 topics. I'm going to start with the harder one. So, as some of you may know, we talked about it a little bit at the last meeting. Pennsylvania, and Ms. Johnson also mentioned it. Pennsylvania state has not yet passed a budget. On Wednesday, the 13th, furthermore, I'd like to point out that the state Senate voted for a budget that has absolutely no funding increases for schools, completely flat, which is against the adequacy agreements that were put in place to get us to the point where Pennsylvania schools are being funded adequately. For Littlestown, that's going to mean $500,000 roughly, based on the PA schools work site, which is an advocacy organization for fixing the funding problems in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm guessing based on the review, I did one of the budget rounds, it appears because the state went up year over year, that we are expecting to see that funding. What I'm asking is for each of us, board directors, community members, teachers, reach out to our state senator, Doug Mastriano, contact him and say this is unacceptable. Our students need to be top of mind and we need to be meeting their needs. His phone number is, if you'd like to have it, 717-787-4651. That's his Harrisburg office. If you'd like to write him, you can do that at 170 Main Capitol, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 17120. We need to put out there that things need to change because we can't keep expecting our community to fund all these things we need. And ours, Littlestown alone is at a $3.5 million deficit if we get that $500,000 we're supposed to get this year. On a happier note, I was one of the lucky people that got to go to the Tuesday night new student 9th grade orientation at the high school, which was very enjoyable. I just want to say it was really fun to see the excitement of the students and the parents seeing the new school, walking around. I also had the opportunity to meet with one of our new guidance counselors, Ms. Long. It's really neat. I actually love this model. Instead of having counselors, 3 counselors splitting the entire alphabet, as you may know, there's now an 8th and 9th grade counselor to help with that transition time frame, and that's Ms. Long. So we got a chance to sit down with her. She was wonderful. She's very energetic and did wonderful with meeting my daughter. And I just want to say thank you to the many board directors, not just those sitting here today, but over the years, that have really made this project happen. Their commitment that they put forth, their vision to get to that point